to get arrested. You're out here getting ass fucked and Chuck E. Cheese. What do you expect?
Yo, out of all places, man, say Chuck E. Cheese ain't no goddamn.
Bro, I done seen some wild shit. All right? I'm just saying. Bitches out here having sex at Chuck E. Cheese. Like, yo, you're an adult around kids acting up, and you want to know why you can't go on public without getting judged. Women think because they women, they can just do what they want. Like, this shit is getting sickening now.
Have you seen this shit? You seen the thing with Missy Stone, right?
Yo, I didn't. Yo, did she basically?
She basically like wild. She basically groomed her.
She groomed Tiana. What's her name? Tina Trump. Whatever. Tiana Trump. Yeah, she basically like groomed Shorty into like being a porn star. Like at like the age of what, like I think she said 17 or something like that. Well, I mean 18 is legal, but you know that's still young as hell to be doing porn things. But let's be real, there's a lot of porn stars that started at 18, so they ain't nothing to really be worried about. But it's the fact that she got that little girl while she was young, like I think still a minor. So that is pretty fucked up though. And little girl.
She like a 9 to 5? No. Anyway, welcome to the goddamn podcast. We ran it a little bit in the beginning, but the main thing I want to talk about today is that some people don't know Naruto at all. Common sense isn't common. The question in the question that was asked, the question was, somebody please remind me why it was necessary to conceal the identity of Naruto's parents from him, right? So one of the homies, right? He said, look how fast the Akatsuki learned about him the moment he was. Look how fast the Akatsuki learned about him the moment he was slightly exposed to the 5 great nations is your answer, right? It was just that simple. Val or whatever the case. A Black Clover enthusiast. There's nothing wrong with Black Clover, but you should stick to your series. This motherfucker say. Oh Lord. Y'all can see it on my screen.
Anything. Yeah, I can see that.
Y'all can see it on my screen. Hold on. Let me switch Discord screen to right. We can have some context because it's kind of wild. They didn't conceal the fact that Naruto was a Jinchuriki though. Literally, the whole village knew, and that's why none of the kids were allowed to play with him. The Akatsuki would not have cared about who Naruto's parents were, so hiding it from him was pointless. First of all,
what the fuck? No, that doesn't make sense at all. Does he not realize who this man's father is? Yellow Flash?
Hold on.
You mean to tell me? All right, bro.
Hold on, right? We all see Naruto we all see Naruto to a certain extent.
I at least know better.
Listen, we all see Naruto to a certain extent, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, hopefully we all finished.
Nigga. The first thing that blew my mind was they didn't conceal the fact that Naruto was a Jinchuriki though. Literally the whole village knew, and that's why none of the kids were allowed to play with him. The Akatsuki would not have cared about who Naruto's parents were, so hiding it from him was pointless. First off, nigga, Minato had a scoreboard throughout the nation.
That's what I'm saying.
That nigga had packs. He was smoking his ops. Oh, Sarah Dre is treated. No wonder why this nigga bougie. Anyway, I'm scared to click it. Anyway, for one, bro, Minato is the 4th Hokage. He was he was one of the main reasons why the 3rd Ninja War was a success. If we just being honest.
Yeah.
Not only that, if you're the Hokage son, you hold a little bit more status behind your name. Imagine
that's the son of Yellow Flash. Niggas would try to kill that little nigga.
Bro, imagine if the Boruto era was like how Naruto was back in the day, and Boruto would just run around and be like, "Yeah, I'm Naruto's son." Niggas they would try to literally knock Boruto off.
Exactly. Like,
Same
bro,
day.
what?
Same
soon as
day.
he said, "Oh, who's your dad?" Oh yeah, all right, come with me.
Oh yeah, you remind me of someone. Oh, you his son.
Yeah. Oh,
Bet I got something for that.
Yeah, no, you,
Bet I got something for that.
boy. Yeah, we go way back.
Gonna knock that
About
nigga
to
off
blow this whole
fast as
village
shit.
up. Bet.
Bro.
I'm gonna get my big homie. He
Your
got
pops
those.
Naruto. Your pops is Naruto, nigga. Oh,
My thing is, the only people who knew that this man was the Jinchuriki were like the higher ups.
Hold on.
And
village did too, though.
Hold on.
That's why I
Hold
didn't
on.
fuck with him.
The thing was, not everybody knew Naruto was the Jinchuriki. Only people in the previous generation knew he was. Nobody in Naruto generation knew that Naruto was a Jinchuriki.
What? Wait, what? What?
The older people in the village.
Like the older people in the village. Like the older people in the village knew that
Right,
Naruto
who was there
was.
when the shit first attacked.
They knew that Naruto was the Jinchuriki, right? Prime example, when Sakura found out, bro, she was genuinely like fucking surprised. She like, Jinchuriki? Like,
You been
yes.
keeping all that shit inside.
When
Like,
Sasuke first found out, he was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, yeah, this was gonna beat your ass in the Final Valley. Sasuke ain't had no idea. Sakura didn't find out till like Shippuden.
yeah, I'm about to say them niggas ain't find out till like in Shippuden. Like
Sasuke was
his
the
generation
first
of
one, wasn't it?
people.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like Sasuke was the first one of like the Konoha 11 to like experience the fight, but he didn't know exactly what it was though. Like the first fight in the Final Valley, that was like his first instance with the interaction with the Nine Tails,
Technically, it was,
without knowing what it was.
Technically, it was Land of the Waves.
That nigga was unconscious. Come on, bro.
He was unconscious during that.
Yeah, how you think that shit got
It was
released?
up, but it was
Yeah,
up.
he got smoked by Haku. He didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he was unconscious. You're right.
Like we knew that something was going on with that nigga. Nobody else except the older generation knew. Which in turn, the niggas lucky I'm not Naruto because I would have killed all the niggas. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Fuck them.
bro. We talked about this last podcast, bro. Listen, if
Once I get older, I was all of
Naruto had Gaara childhood, bro, that village would have been packed up. They didn't even need pain. Naruto would have been dead a long time ago. Long time ago. They lucky that Aruka was really like the changing point. They were saying that basically the third Hokage did him dirty. Okay, nigga, who cares? Nigga was drinking milk, eating noodles for like how many years?
He did do it
till he became an
Like,
adult.
And the thing is, right? It's like, okay, if you taking Naruto, taking Sasuke also. Sasuke was living by his fucking self too. Like,
I think the reason why niggas say that the third did him more dirty, it's because Minato looked that nigga in the eyes and asked him to.
That
He said,
was fucking.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, I got you. This did nothing for the nigga. It's a little fucked up, Sammy. Like, I know niggas are trying to like look past it. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, bro. You looked the nigga in the nigga's dad in the eyes and said, "I'm gonna take care of your son. Don't worry." And then you get this nigga noodles and milk and just give him a fucking room to live on his own. Prior to what we know, like before that, this from all the backstory when he was a kid, all we see the nigga do was run around the village. We ain't see him with no foster home, no foster parents. So it's like, yo, you left this little nigga out here to be like nothing. It's fucked up.
bro, listen, and that's why I said, bro, like, it's like he was in public housing with the rats and roaches.
That nigga was
playing Uno. Little bro playing Uno by himself.
My nigga was like,
and shit.
Yeah, he was playing Uno by himself. He really ain't know no better. The third Hokage only really interacted with him on like really like private time. You feel me? And then it's like I try to tell people, it's like, yeah, bro, for sure he should have took in Naruto. Well, he could have took better care of Naruto, as he grew up. But it's like if you're gonna take care of Naruto, you need to take care of Sasuke as well. Like he been living by himself like since God knows when.
Nah.
Listen, you can't do one without the other. You can't do one without the other, bro. I'm being honest.
Yeah, not as long as Naruto. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not as long as Naruto, though.
It's not as long as Naruto. But the pushback that I have with that one, though, is like
Naruto, bro.
Sasuke already had, like, before Uchiha got massacred, Sasuke already, like, he had, like, a family. He had his whole clan and everything.
He had at least 4-5 years
he had
with his family. Like,
the nigga had, like, a status in the village. Like, everybody rocked with him because they wanted to get with, because he was affiliated with Itachi and shit. And he was like the next one up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, even with the clan taken from him, the niggas know like he's like the last Uchiha. So he's gonna be taken care of. That nigga Naruto ain't had shit, bro. It took that nigga saving the whole village in order for these niggas to recognize him. Which is still bullshit, by the way. Because he before Pain, you can make an argument that nigga fucking Naruto helped save the niggas against fucking Gaara.
Oh yeah,
I'd have been like, oh yeah, y'all better switch up. Nah, my nigga, we all
panel right here.
He definitely did. But
This the panel right here that I was looking for. Right, well, Minato basically just explained what we just said. Like, and people found out that you was my son, they'd have been on your neck. Like, so, listen.
Right, you saw what them niggas tried to do to Hinata just for the Byakuya gone. You see what them niggas would do to Naruto if he was announced as the fourth son? Stop, bro.
Listen,
come on.
and it was like the younger the better.
You know what's crazy though? It's like if people across the nation knew that, hey, Naruto is Minato's son, he'd have been going through the same thing that his mom was going through. You remember when Nick was abducting her like on a weekly basis? Trying to kill her.
She was getting abducted, bro.
And all they knew was like, oh, she's a Uzumaki, and she got the nine tails. It was like, oh, Uzumaki and bro, we hit jackpot. We just hit the jackpot.
More like double whammy,
bro. Listen, Naruto had the Akatsuki on his neck. Nigga had the other nations on his neck. He'd have been having random motherfuckers trying to assassinate him.
Like niggas he ain't ever met in his life. Like, bro, I don't even know you.
What is it? The Ladongo shops, a shop owner, a cook.
Yeah,
like, bro, random motherfuckers, bro.
Everybody trying to collect some change.
Like, that nigga could have went to the ramen shop, chilled, right? Just for been chilling. Some random nigga bump into him, fucking hit him with some poison. Like, nigga, what I do to you? Nah, you the force on my nigga. That's payback.
Yeah. you know who your daddy is.
They be acting like they pissing in your cereal and shit.
Like fashion. And this is what I be trying to give you understand. It's like, bro, listen. For one, okay, cool. The third could have took way better care of him. But you gotta understand, bro, like who his dad was.
Like, so what does that got to do with the care?
Yeah, they ain't got shit to do with the care, cuz.
No, because it's like people always want to bring up is like, oh, like the third Hokage really ain't do nothing. It's like, bro, he did the bare minimum, which was keep the identity of who the fuck his parents was.
That ain't the bare minimum. That was the main issue. But the thing is with that, it's like, how do you still neglect them?
Yeah, that too.
It's like you can.
You gotta remember the nigga Hiruzen is he's the leader of a whole village, bro. The nigga got responsibilities outside of Naruto. So.
Listen, he could have said that.
I'm not condoning what bro said. It was right, but it's like,
I mean, I get he has other shit to do, but I'm just like, yo, you're like you just said that you the Hokage.
Bro, that's why I say. That's why I say he should have took in. That's why I say he should have took in Naruto and Sasuke.
And plus, he got to deal with Danzo and the elders on their bullshit too. So it's like you gotta really make.
He got to deal with Danzo.
Choices
he got to deal with Danzo and Orochimaru. Orochimaru was doing a lot of stuff in the Hidden Leaf through Danzo.
Exactly. So it's like
And he was starting that shit. Man.
So I don't really want to sit there and say like Hiruzen did bro dirty like completely, because you like the nigga's the leader of the village. You gotta responsibilities and shit, my nigga. It's like you see Boruto.
It could have been a little better. It's the noodles and milk.
You think them niggas in the group home would have treated him any better? I doubt it.
Like why he couldn't eat at the big table?
Yeah. Why can't he at the big table, huh?
I guarantee you, I don't think
my nigga came off of noodles and milk for 15 years.
Hey man, I'm just saying, I don't think if you put Naruto in that group home, in a hypothetical group home, I don't think them niggas would have treated him any better.
Yeah, the niggas would treat him like shit.
Exactly.
Listen, listen, to be honest with you, the only thing that I could really see being like it's like, how can I put it? Him staying with Hiruzen is like, it's benefiting what? Because it's still people that don't rock with the Nick. It's still people that don't rock with Naruto. Like, for the sole reason, oh yeah, bro, he's the non-tail Fox Jinchuriki. Granted,
Hiruzen slept in a nice warm bed every night.
Granted.
That's all I'm saying. Hiruzen slept in a nice warm bed every night. While my nigga Naruto had to sleep on some bullshit ass bed, lumpy ass shit. Then my nigga eating noodles and milk. I'm not getting past that.
Granted, right? Granted, right?
That's a horrible
his living situation could have been better. That's a fact.
10 times better.
That's a fact, right? But it's like you in the mansion and niggas still doing you dirty on the street. I'm be honest with you.
I don't give a fuck. I'm living lavish. Fuck you niggas. I'm living how I'm supposed to live. Fuck them niggas.
But see, that's the thing though. He really gotta go outside.
I'm living how I'm supposed to live, nigga. Fuck them niggas. I don't care about them hating on me. I'm gonna look down at them niggas like peasants.
Nah, because I feel like that.
I'm living how I'm supposed to live. What you mad at me for?
I just feel like if the lower third would have probably said like, "Oh yeah, this my son" on some shit, and had him protected.
That's what I'm saying. I get not saying his like.
People probably wouldn't have bullied him as much. He probably would have had a better chance, but it had a way higher status.
Nah, them niggas.
Actually, not at the time he couldn't have said that because I'm pretty sure niggas knew Azuma was his son, so he really couldn't have said that. And Konohama was his grandson. So niggas would have been like, well, where the fuck Naruto come from? You know, so he really couldn't have said that.
you know, from my other illegitimate son, it's like, nah, shush, you're lying. You old ass lying.
Bro, when you think about it, either, like, to be honest, bro, I feel like regardless if Hiruzen would have gave this nigga a mansion or whatever, niggas still would have been treating him dirty.
Nah, factual.
Except Jiraiya. Jiraiya the only real nigga out of the old
that nigga's a bitch too. Fuck him.
But wait,
that nigga was out doing shit.
I don't want to hear none of that. That man knew about that nigga's son, and he left him for 12 years. I don't want to hear that.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you though.
He was on his own journey.
I'm finna say, I think around that time he was with
he was raising other kids.
I just finna say he was definitely with Nagato and Yahiko and Conan and shit around that time.
Niggas raising kids that's your fucking godchild. Go see him.
That shit was going on. What are you talking about? He wasn't even there.
That nigga said go see him.
Go see him. Make sure he eating good.
No, hold on, Meech, because when he got back, that's the first thing he did. So it's like, what you mean?
After 12 years? All right, bro. He got
was raising other kids.
And look what happened to them other niggas. Became the Akatsuki and ran through the village. Stop it. That's him. See, that's what Jiraiya bitch ass get. That's why he packed up in the ocean.
One of them actually became Hokage and a great leader of the nation to save the world. So I don't want to hear that. That's just one fuck up. He ain't fuck up with the other child. I don't want to hear that.
Nah, he fucked up with all three of them other niggas.
Them kids had it worse than Naruto anyway. They war babies.
Nah, I'm finna say, bro. Listen,
they war babies.
Bro, them niggas was war children.
Yeah.
Nah, they was really in the trenches for real, for real.
Yeah, for
But
real.
the hit leaf was coming through.
3 nights.
The hit leaf was coming through doing niggas dirty. I say, yo, how y'all fighting the other people in the other people's hood though? Make it make sense.
I forgot who were they at war with, because that whole nation, that their little village that they were in was
they was mainly at no.
Yeah, it was neutral. I thought the area they was in was neutral. They just got in like the crossfire.
Bro, yes, it was the crossfire. The Hit and Rain village caught in the crossfire between the Hidden Leaf and the Headstone, and the Hidden Leaf and other motherfuckers. I'm like,
I thought, it was Stone, right? Yeah.
I was like, bro, y'all niggas is dirty.
That shit's fucked up. Like, but that's what happens when you have that's whoa. You know what I'm saying?
I don't say, bro. It be your own people, boy. Ain't no way. But yeah,
I'm just saying personally, like if I'm Naruto, I'm on Hiruzen, Jiraiya, and Tsunade ass. I'm like, oh yeah, so y'all niggas let me get treated like this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it back in blood. Hey yo, Jiraiya, see me outside real quick. Said, hey Tsunade, let me holler at you real quick. Hey yo, I think Dan calling. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you tough.
For real, I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely would have fought Hiruzen up for sure. Once I got older and realized it, definitely would have threw hands to those.
Nah, you remember Orochimaru was pulling that coffin? Orochimaru was pulling the coffin up.
It was definitely gonna be me, because that nigga was definitely gonna catch my fade.
I was about to say,
Orochimaru was pulling the coffin up, right? That boy seen the fourth symbol. That boy said, "Oh no, how am I explain it to him?"
No bullshit. When they came back in the war, I've been like, "Hey, yo, timeout. Hey, let me talk to you, Hiruzen. Let me talk to you real quick."
You know, Minato was watching that shit, so he probably was looking for Hiruzen too. They probably had slight dialogue on the way there. So I was like, I see you ain't taking care of my son, nigga. What I asked you to do fucking 16 years ago, nigga, huh? What the fuck? They probably had a good old conversation on the way.
That's actually true too, because that nigga his chakra was sealed into the Nine Tails too. So theoretically, he could see what Naruto's been.
All that shit.
I've been like,
you remember when Naruto went on a rampage and he saved them? He was like, "Bro, I've been watching what you doing."
Yeah, so you know he's seen all that shit. He probably tight as fucking Hiruzen the whole time.
That boy, he like, I got faith. Nigga, you got who?
His mom was probably really tight.
Oh, nah, Kushina probably up and having beaten that man ass as we speak.
Yeah, she's that nigga hands right now.
Kushina wasn't gonna play no games with bro. Respectfully.
Hiruzen probably like, hey yo, Kushina, it's been like 20 something years, man. I'm sorry.
That boy is 40. That boy is 40 now.
He said I can't. He said I can't take it no more.
Like, sure, he's the 7th Hokage. Like, he's good. Oh no, you still getting his ass? You still getting your ass beat, my boy?
Like, so, Noodle, I would just look at that nigga and be like, noodles and milk.
Nah, when Naruto had told her, he was like, yeah, I've been eating a lot of noodles and milk. She low key in her head. She's like, bro, this.
What malnourished shit.
He said this. This nigga here, boy.
No wonder what that boy.
Nah, that village man.
Bro was lactose intolerant like a motherfucker.
Do y'all feel like if either of the parents had survived, do you think he'd still be treated the same?
No,
bro. They got the what it was, the filler. There was a whole filler about if Minato would have survived.
They still kind of treated him the same though.
They treated that nigga the same because the non-tail fox, bro. Them niggas don't like the non-tail fox. They don't.
That nigga said. Even bro was the 4th son, and them niggas still was like, nah, he's still the 9th tail. I'm like, damn. So even if that nigga's parents were alive, they still would have treated the bro like shit. That's crazy.
It's just simply the fact that he a jinchuriki, bro.
So it's a lose-lose.
Yeah, I was gonna say
people.
People look at the jinchuriki like that shit just so.
It bring a lot of negative energy to the.
It's like the dirtiest thing you could be in the village, bro.
And then it's like they feel like at any moment you could snap and destroy the village.
That too. I gotta.
Them niggas said, "Hey, bro, even if your parents were alive, we still don't rock with you." That's kind of crazy, though. Like,
especially if Minato still saved the village. Like,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
y'all niggas, honestly, niggas will be very ungrateful for that,
bro. Facts.
Niggas will be mad ungrateful for that, yo. Like, I go around fighting niggas too, cause like.
Even when bro had that 2-year time skip in the filler, he came back. Nigga still wasn't rocking with him. I'm like, damn.
Bro, listen.
Nigga, I'm like, damn, you back.
You see what Killer B did, bro? Killer B was walking around the whole village just rapping. He ain't pay attention to niggas.
Oh, yeah. I saw that shit. I was like, damn.
Gara had niggas on his back.
Nah, that nigga Gara had it the worst out of all the Jinchuriki. Man. That had it. His own families was his ops, bro. That's crazy.
Fast. Uncle, his daddy didn't want him around. Listen.
That's own pops didn't want you down.
Your own pops is the 𝐾𝐍𝐶 and he's sending hits out on you. That's kind of son, that's some generational hatred right there.
That boy said, you killed my wife. No.
Niggas don't bring him up with worse anime dads. Nah, he a top runner, bro. That's crazy.
Them niggas quickly say Goku. That nigga's terrible.
That crazy,
nigga's
bro.
Terrible. Like, if we just keep it in the buck, that nigga is a terrible father.
That nigga. I guess he got some reconciliation. I guess God did get some reconciliation with his dad, but I wouldn't have been crying. Hell no.
If we go look at it, in all actuality, I'd rather have my dad barely beat her than to fucking have my dad sending hits out on me.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So like,
Gar wasn't getting no sleep.
Compare that kind of sort of like.
I'm
at least
fine.
he showed up.
Niggas should be worried about playing with other kids, bro. Not worried about fighting for his life in his own village. At 5? Come on, gang.
Nigga couldn't trust nobody.
I'm glad that nigga did meet Naruto. Cause good God, if he didn't,
nah, Lee changed his life for real too.
Probably would have came back and slaughtered that whole sand village.
Oh God, if he didn't meet Naruto, that nigga's dead.
That nigga Rock Lee so I stand by that faithfully.
Where we going with this?
Huh?
I don't know, bro.
Nowhere, forever.
Why you hate Rock Lee so much?
Why?
Yeah.
Nigga's ass. What you talking?
Why he ass?
Listen, bro.
Hey man, when your two biggest fights are L's, I mean, come on now. And you peaked in part 1. I'm just saying. That nigga's a generational loser. That's crazy.
That's
terrible, bro.
That's tough.
That nigga.
That's tough.
It's terrible because we're supposed to root for that. Think about it, nah. That nigga's ass.
I'm not rooting for that nigga. I'm not.
No. Me the other night we showed that video. He told Turtle, he was like, "Yeah, you want to see men fighting?"
Oh yeah, the villain fight.
He put it on God.
Nigga went Super Saiyan.
Hey, listen, he the definition of it looks good on paper.
Facts. That nigga's ass, bro.
He looks good on paper.
Listen, Rock Lee ass, Tintin ass.
Come on, man.
What Slim called 𝐿? She a fucking cell phone. she ass.
You know.
That nigga called Eno a such. He's a she ass. Do you feel me? Bro, who y'all, bro, we could just talk about this in general, bro. In any anime y'all done seen, bro, who was the biggest disappointment y'all seen on screen?
Oh, that's
Kagome.
Kagome too.
hey yo.
Hey, so no, bro. You know what's so funny about that, right? Bro. Listen, I'm an advocate, bro. I tell niggas all the time, bro. Kagome was the side bitch in that whole relationship.
She a homeworking hoe.
Kikyo could come back from the dead, bro, and Inuyasha's on her neck.
Bro, that pussy good.
That boy on his knee. That nigga on his knees, bro. Kikyo come back from the bro. He's on his knees.
The most disappointed person that I've seen in anime. I ain't gonna flex, bro. That nigga Renji's ass, bro.
Bro, that's well, bro. Listen, that's
that nigga's ass, bro. I'm sorry.
He gets no love like that.
No,
Renji just takes all. Renji really a side character.
No, it's the fact that Renji really thinks he's him. Nigga, everybody be releasing a Bankai, right? Then you just hear roar Zabimaru and everything stops.
And it be mid. And it be mid. Like it don't be hype.
Niggas like the music of the whole scene stops. Everybody just looks at him like, man, don't get the fuck on, man.
Not the proper Bleach.
Oh shit, bro! Like that nigga really thought he was him. That nigga Grimjaw took that rival spot so quick.
It means like you said, he peaked in part 1. Renji was peaked in early Bleach. He peaked early Bleach. That's about it. He had one episode where he beat Ichigo, and that's it. After that, Ichigo won, and they ain't never been the same since.
That rival arc dropped so quick.
Yeah, like I don't even see that as a rivalry at all. Like,
once that nigga Grimjaw came on the scene, it was a wrap.
Facts.
That shit funny as hell.
What, for Renji?
Crazy. Renji putting Grimjaw in the pack. That's crazy though.
Nigga, no.
Yeah, he is.
Hell no. Grimjaw?
Why is Grimjaw winning? Yeah, why is Grimjaw winning?
The Renji now? Yeah.
The Renji now?
Yeah.
Bro, I can't see that, bro.
Why is Grimjaw winning, bro?
I can't. No, bro, this nigga Karma's gonna try to control y'all, bro. This nigga Grim.
No, bro,
this nigga's gonna troll y'all, bro. This nigga bro, cause he. No, bro, cause you read the fucking novel. You read the novel. You're not gonna sit here and all right.
Then you.
We both read the novel. You're not gonna sit here and say that.
So why you right here talking about?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep it simple, right? So in the novel, right? What it was, I think it's Camp for Your Own World. You can let me know.
Yeah.
Is that the one where Kenpachi wanted to fight him? Or test out his abilities against him? Or was that?
Yeah,
or was
Kenpachi
that?
wants to fight everybody. I mean, yeah, that's Camp for Your Own World.
That nigga Kenpachi ain't fighting everybody. You see what he did? Is. You see what he did to the Fullbringer, nigga? He reached out to Bianca. He was like, "Nah, bro, I'm gonna fight Tsukishima." He turned around like, I'm stuck with this lame ass nigga.
That nigga got disrespected so badly, bro.
Yeah, he really did.
Bro, he really beat bro in one swing.
That shit was hilarious.
That was the worst part about it all. He really beat bro in one swing.
That nigga fake ass Hulk thought he was finna do something.
I was just want to say that too. He had a whole Hulk transformation and everything, bro. My bad got put in the pack.
That nigga Kenpachi didn't even look at bro. He was like, man, that shit was lame, bro.
He saying lame ass nigga.
Lame ass nigga.
Fuck off me.
Get the fuck off the screen.
Corny ass nigga.
Oh my god,
bro. Yo, niggas, I feel like Kenpachi real I'd be saying that shit when he don't get a good proper fight. Like, lame ass nigga.
He basically do in his own words, for real.
Yo, boy, like, man, you done talking?
That nigga That nigga Kavashi be humbling niggas real quick though. What he did to Noitoro was disrespectful. He's like, you know what, man, I guess I ain't really like using this sword style, but
that nigga said, let me use 2 hands. That was his whole thing. He said, let me use 2 hands.
That was it. You know what? Time for something new.
That nigga got put in a blender. He didn't know what was going on when that slash shit. I'm like,
that nigga he had confusion on his face. He's scared. He's like, the fuck's happening?
Hey, look, it's like playing with your stuff for the first time with 2 hands.
Ain't no fucking way.
Hey, yo. I don't know how that correlates, but we just gonna move past that.
Hey, listen, he said the one hand wasn't working. He been doing it too low.
Bro, listen. Bro. But nah, Noitoro got disrespected terribly. I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga was talking mad shit
like
too. Because
I mean, he kind of did put Kenpachi on the verge of death. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna say it's like he did him grimy.
Nah,
I mean,
listen.
He put him in a pack, but like it wasn't like on nothing. Like he ain't doing grimy.
Nah, bro. What make it funny is that the fact that he was like, bro, let me just use 2 hands.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the nail in the coffin, bro. Nigga, I could have been beat you if I just used 2 hands.
It's just funny as shit. Because he was talking crazy to Ichigo like that nigga ain't get done fighting Grimmjow round 3 and he want to come through all fresh. I'm like, all right, bro.
Nah, listen, bro.
And then nigga had to go fight a stronger Espada literally like not even 10 minutes after getting healed up. So it's like, no, Toro, you're creditless, my guy. Now he definitely part of the creditless group. So he right there with that 1 cent, y'all be gassing up. I'm just saying.
We're not gonna start.
Hey, look. All I'm gonna say is allegations match up in part 1. That's all I'm saying. I low-key agree with me on that. Part 2, he made himself up, I say. But part 1, he definitely creditless. 1,000 shoes for no reason. I'm just saying.
Only see 10 on screen.
And that's just him saying 10. Confirm for I'm pretty sure it's like 5.
That nigga Sammy want to send some gifts of the same 4 moves he used. No, Sammy, he's creditless, bro.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
We had a whole argument about it.
Yeah, you saying anything about it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, nah.
Nah, don't ignore us.
Besides,
he know his sensei creditless.
But besides Rock Lee though, just being I watch him on screen and I know he's a disappointment. that nigga Kite from Hunter, that nigga got packed up quick. That nigga was done. Soon as Neferpitu pulled up.
I wouldn't even say he's a disappointment. He didn't even have a chance to be a disappointment.
I mean, he just went out too quick.
That's what I'm saying. It's like he didn't even have a chance. Like my man got
like the nigga did like 2-3 quick little fights, if that.
Barely. Man had like 2 fights whole series, and that was bad early on.
Then fucking what's her name? Pito?
Yeah, Jim Pito put him in a pack.
That young man had in the lab too. I'm like, oh no.
That nigga in a blender and remade that nigga.
I'm talking about grew that nigga from the ground up.
Like for real, bro. Remade that nigga.
Had that young man gone unhinged that whole boy. I'm telling you.
That nigga traumatized. That's fucked up though.
That nigga was not going for none of that talking, bro. He was really finna let old shorty die. He was like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Run me my round.
Straight, that way he said, hey, listen, you ain't got shit to say to me.
I'm gonna sit here till you fix this nigga.
That shit was tough.
It's one spot. Till you fix this nigga. I'm not playing with you. Like,
I feel like
then when he didn't do it, he proceeded to beat
Like
the
you,
brakes off.
like who do you think I am? Naruto? Nah, I'm gone, nigga. I'm about to sit here and wait.
You thought this was a regular shonen? You thought it was gonna be nice? Nah, I'm not playing with you. Like, fix my nigga.
Cause that was like besides that was literally the first time in the arc and like out throughout the whole series we actually, cause Gon is always like the positive one of the two. At first it was like Killer, he was trying to deal with his shit with the Lumi and shit.
He fucking turned to a little bit.
And then once he met Gon and shit, it was like, okay, he was slowly turning more positive. But when that nigga Gon saw Kai get packed up, and he was really about to drop that old nigga off too.
I say that, yo, the other hunter, nigga, if Kahlua didn't put his hand on his shoulder, nigga, I'm trying to tell you,
nigga, when he
gonna kill that old man.
When he thought about Kite and he saw Pizza and the look in his eyes, nigga started sweating. Like, oh shit, that nigga's him.
Nah, bro. You know who was really a disappointment though? That butterfly dude who tried to pull up on Killua. That nigga got his ass packed up. So him and the cheetah. Bro, didn't the cheetah
Bro, not a cheetah. Hey, no.
Bro, hold on, let me go find this clip.
That was more funny.
Hold on.
Talking cash shit to niggas.
Bro,
that cheetah had me dying.
I need to go back, bro, because how did he die?
He got blown up.
Who killed him? I think it was it Killua's dad?
I thought he died by Kahlua.
What, Silver? Silver killed him?
Because he was talking crazy to his granddad, and then I think his dad pulled up, literally stomped on that nigga. Mm-hmm. That shit was hilarious.
That shit was funny. Because he was talking good shit to him too.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He was really gonna kill that old nigga. He gonna catch a body.
I gotta cut the audio off. Bro, yeah, he pulled up. He pulled up on his granddad. Bro, didn't he die? And the only thing that was left was his feet.
I think so. It's so funny as hell.
Hold on. I'm watching this shit. Cause this is hilarious. Hold up.
Nigga thought he was him.
Hold on.
Oh, we got smoked quick.
That would say he's self-centered. Well, of course. But wait, what? Yo. Bro, wait. Silver came from the goddamn sky. He came from the sky.
Stomp on his dumb ass. Bro. Like, hey, yo.
He not this nigga. Oh no. He crushed his head. Oh, he punched him. Nah, that's wild. And then he rode the dragon to the battlefield. Yeah. That nigga was a disappointment. Terrible. 0 out of 10.
That boy went out extra quick.
Terrible. What I was gonna say? Who else? They hit my goddamn knee. What about Jing? But then again, Jing is like he ain't really do much.
Talking about Gon's dad, right?
Yeah, that nigga's a terrible dad too.
Well, doesn't he do a lot? Or he's like shown more in the manga, right?
I believe so.
Because I haven't read the manga, but when when we finally saw that nigga was, I ain't gonna flex. That nigga Leorio was like, all right, bro.
You know who was ass, bro? That nigga Horty Jones. Ass. You don't know him, Mitch, because he from One Piece. But that nigga was ass.
I was about to say
that
like,
nigga.
It sound like a mid-piece ass name, but
Horty Jones was definitely terrible. I feel like he was I feel like he was a bubblegum version of Arlong. That's how I feel like.
Well, yeah, he was a wannabe Arlong nigga, so it wasn't really.
Arlong to this day is still better. It's still better than Horty Jones.
That whole arc really was mid. Be real with you, I didn't really enjoy it.
It was.
I enjoyed it. It just wasn't really.
If we just gonna be honest about it, bro.
I mean, compared to what we got now, I just feel
I still think the top 3 arcs in One Piece now is still like Wano.
The whole.
Wano is definitely one of them. I want to put Alabasta, but that's just only a personal favorite. What?
I don't think Alabasta top 3.
What? Marineford Impel Down. Wano. What else? We need like one more. Don't say Scott Pitt. Don't say Scott Pitt. I was just gonna say nigga. Don't say Scott Pitt.
Why don't you say Scott Pitt though?
Idiots.
Why don't you say Scott Pitt though?
No, bro, bro, it's like you put Scott Pitt. I can't put Alabasta.
What's wrong with Interim?
Nigga, Crocodile is way better than Interim. Way better.
You're copy.
Way better. Way.
That nigga thought he was God himself.
Yeah,
bro, this nigga's on the moon. He's on the moon, not doing nothing.
He was slaying niggas like God himself. You're capping right now, are you?
Bro, Crocodile had a whole island, nigga, like a casino. Bro,
he was throwing down lightning on niggas.
Yeah, and Enel had.
Oh, cool, a casino in the desert. Oh, that's cool. But this nigga thought he was God.
Yeah, he was literally the god of a whole kingdom. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
And Luffy beat this nigga with a bell.
Because he's rubber.
Yeah, and Luffy beat Crocodile with his bear. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
No,
like,
nigga.
What's on?
That nigga fist had moisture on it.
That it's always had moisture. It's always had moisture. Yeah, bro.
He had blood. He had blood on his knuckle. Luffy figured out that goddamn moisture on sand is gonna damage him.
No, that's not what
beat
that
a god with a giant bell.
It does not mean it's going to damage him. That just means he can touch him because he's a little. Yeah. Stop the police.
Yeah, literally.
Nah, listen. What threw me though is when this nigga Luffy drank the whole gallon of water and this shit was spilling out his body. I say, bro, this man here supposed to been dead. Why is he still alive right now? We're supposed to have a Jujutsu Kaisen moment in early arc in One Piece.
Nigga died twice.
Nah, listen.
Oh, Sammy, you said you watched. You said you read the latest chapters, right?
Nigga, they pulled up on the sorcerers and the JJ. Bro, they turned JJK into the Hunger Games, bro. They is going. Oh, matter of fact, no. They is treating the sorcerers and JJK like the X-Men. They is on them niggas' necks.
They really are, bro.
They hunting them down. They hunting.
I felt about the whole black hole stuff with Yuki.
What happened?
How you felt about the whole like black hole stuff?
That nigga should be dead.
Nigga, I seen that, bro. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna show y'all, bro.
I ain't gonna flex, bro. That's real convenient that he survived that. Come on, bro.
Listen,
I mean, is it really
a black hole? Bro? Come on, bro. Let's not do this.
Black hole.
Why is it? It's fiction. Why is it?
Hold on.
I don't know. It's a black hole though.
We ain't heard not one thing about a black hole the whole series. And the moment that shit gets done on him, he got a contingency plan for that. That's crazy.
Hey, listen. I got it up. Everybody join in.
Like, okay.
Everybody join in.
I ain't crazy.
Everybody join in. I am.
That shit's kind of crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I don't think it's that crazy.
Bro, listen. They threw a flashbang in that motherfucker.
Lesser people have done crazier stuff in JJK.
Hold on.
A black hole though?
Yeah, Gojo's like manipulated time and space, bro. Like what?
I mean, yeah, it's cool, but that's Gojo.
Yeah, but I don't matter. Like, but you could say it's Gojo, but
Bro.
stuff like that in the verse is already consistent.
I need to go to it. Then this nigga Tengen curl up in the fetal position. This nigga lame as hell.
Booty out in the fetal position.
Oh, that's Tengen. Oh, okay.
Nigga, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know who the fuck that was. I'm like, what the fuck
Bro,
is that?
this is Tengen, bro.
That nigga out there booty out sleep.
Anyway, let me go to it. I'm trying to find it, bro. The explanation of how, bro. Nah, this is a hard ass panel. I ain't gonna lie.
I tell you, bro, man.
That boy, he drew this with his meat out.
That's insane. That's crazy.
Hold on, wait. I think it was last chapter. Yeah, it was. It's not this
You're
chapter.
wild.
It's this chapter. First off, this shit broke my heart.
Hey man, hold up, bro. Let's read this shit together, bro. This shit don't make no fucking sense. Hold up, bro. It don't make
no sense. It make absolutely no sense, bro. He wasn't binding time for the gravity technique. It was to distract me from the small Uzumaki, leaving me no time for regeneration, right? Just the conversation they had right here. Well,
my man look hard in the suit.
Is I'm human. My younger brothers took flesh. I realized that humans cannot accept their deformed appearance. So I choose to live as a curse. That's why I killed so many Shibuya, and not just humans. I was the one who killed
𝐃𝐑𝐈𝐏𝐃𝐄𝐍,
yeah.
Yeah.
If I had chosen to live as a human, it would have come to that. Why did I choose the easy path?
Oh, Simi or
I don't want to see them. Huh?
Simi, yeah, that's down for me. I'm sorry. So go ahead. I'm telling my brother my fault.
I didn't want to see the two of them stuff as human beings, but they weren't that weak. Then Yuji, who was suffering as a human, showed up. And the four of us were fated to fight together. Bro, it's crazy because all of them is death painting womb fetuses.
I would like to see that. Them niggas would have been a nice squad. I ain't gonna lie. I can see the interactions with them niggas. That should be hilarious.
But I took it easy and left you all alone. Yuji all alone. Oh yeah. Nah, this nigga put out the Destructo disc. He ain't slick. I want y'all to know that for sure. He put out the fucking Destructo disc. That nigga not slick. Bro, this is what blew me. This is where you died as a curse. So you must live Tengen this time. Bro, listen. Nigga, when I seen this, my heart hit the floor.
Slice to shit in half, bro. Like, damn.
Bro.
Yeah, that was brutal, dog. Kenjaku is crazy.
Bro. But what can you do now?
Nigga just standing like a bitch. Oh my god.
Bro. This motherfucker look like a thumb for Spy Kids. You look like you want to know what I can do? Sweetheart, I just need to distract you. Already as a human. Star rates alternate the mass effect, but only up to a certain density. Density, if there's no limit to the mass, you can add possible black hole. Then we finna get into an explanation of what the fuck a black hole is. Black hole possesses extreme density and immense gravity. Neither matter nor even light can escape. In terms of density, imagine the Earth shrunk to a diameter of 2 centimeters. You can will gravity, so you should have seen this coming, right? gravity time, mass, gravity, mass, time. I said that shit all backwards. They all diverse to the utmost caution.
Deserve, nigga.
Wait.
We're
diverse. I said diverse. Deserve. Bro, listen, I had to turn my head and read. Bro, listen, I'm off. They all deserve the utmost caution. Listen, I seen this, I lost my shit. Because
okay. Go ahead, Sammy.
I ain't gonna flex. This had me high when I saw
seen this.
Too.
I lost my shit because I'm like, bro, nigga, this bitch turned into a whole black hole. Literally,
yeah, bro.
A black hole. I scroll down. I say, damn, they did it. Until I seen this.
Did you just see that? Oh my god! Come on.
He said, I'm impressed. How did you survive? Curse technique reversal? No. The gravity until now was curse. The gravity until now was curse technique reversal. The curse technique anti-gravity system was engraved in Kaori.
Oh no, nigga. Bro, that's come on.
Listen. So you've been telling me this entire time,
convenience, bro.
This entire time that his mom knew anti-gravity techniques.
Bro, oh my, come on,
bro. I read this. I say, ain't no fucking way. No way this is a thing. Through laps, I was able to avoid restrictions on the unstable output and activation time by using my own body as a domain. That was that was frightening, but I took a gamble and it worked. No, you should have died. You should have died. It could have blown
even if he didn't die, he could have had at least a little bit more injuries or something.
It could have blown up the whole world, but your barrier and her will suppressed it, so I have to thank you. Well, that was a fun warm-up. No. You have atoned for your tediousness. Oh, no, tedious existence. Tedious existence. Goodbye. And this nigga curled up. You did not do a... Kenjaku is number one. That's all I got. I don't want to read.
Bro, that bombs. I don't know how I feel about the black hole thing, bro. I really don't.
Bro.
Okay, I think really what it was. A lot of people were more so mad at the fact that he can do that. I don't think him being able to do that is crazy. I think it's the reasoning why, right? So I do think
it's the reason. I'm like,
I think it is convenient. I think like more it wasn't even like more so the reasoning, right? I think more so people were mad that like JJK characters are doing this in general. And I don't really understand why.
Oh no, I'm not upset about that. It's just the fact that it conveniently that nigga Yuji's mom has that sort of ability, and he activated that shit at that moment. It's like, the fuck did this? Hey,
yeah,
we might have to put this story under a microscope. I don't know.
I think it would have just been better if he just continued, like if the explanation that he just continued to use curse reversal.
Curse reversal.
Yeah, I'm about to.
I would have preferred that curse reversal, and the fact that Tengen and Tsukumo was keeping it just only in that location.
That's fine, right?
Meaning that it didn't reach its full potential, right?
Okay, and that's fine.
I'd have been like, okay. But the fact you told us randomly is fuck that Yuji mom had anti-gravity is kind of crazy. That's wild as fuck. I'm not gonna
lie. I don't know. I don't know. Is this on? I don't want to say this is. I don't think. Would this be on par with the bubble shit? I don't know. I think it just depends on how you look at it.
Nah, that bubble shit.
The bubble.
Yeah, that bubble. this one is real, just convenient. It's just that exclamation was just real convenient. I'm like, when the fuck was that? The fact that they like have techniques that like use black holes, I'm not surprised about. We have a nigga that has the fucking cursed the limitless and infinity. Shouldn't be surprising. Like that's the strongest nigga in the verse doing that shit. I'm not surprised. So black holes and shit, I'm not surprised at that shit either. And curse reversal techniques, their shits are broken too, depending on the user. But it's just that the explanation with his mom having that anti-gravity shit is kinda like, alright, bro. Really? You probably could have left that out and just said Tengen and Tsukumo or keeping that shit at bay.
Yeah, it could have just kept it a curse reversal. It did kind of come out of nowhere. At least, well, not that it came out of nowhere, but just the reasoning kind of just felt like.
Because I waited till the chapter came out. I didn't read the spoilers and shit, so I was like, okay. But I saw it was trending and niggas was having an issue out of it. I was like, you know what? Let me just wait till Sunday to read this shit. Then I read it, and once I got to that point, I was like, ain't no fucking way, bro. Come on, bro. Ain't no way. I was like, boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way. I was laughing for a good, like, couple minutes. I was like, nah, that's some bullshit. But it doesn't take away from the chapter, though. Not at least too much for me. But I was like,
say, bro, you ready, bro?
I was waiting for your reaction for that shit, because I was like,
not yet. All right. I read that. I was like, bro.
Like, what the hell? I think that's probably everybody's first reaction to reading it. Like, what the fuck? Because in that moment, I was like, what? I know this nigga ain't surviving a fucking black hole. And the explanation they gave us, I was like, hey. I was flabbergasted.
Ain't no way this just happened. No way this just happened. No goddamn way. But then again,
but he could have kept that exclamation out of it. That because like you mean to tell me like
it went from it's a solid 8 for me. I liked everything else, but just like the random like anti-gravity thing just thrown in. It's a solid 8 to me for this chapter.
Because we only seen his mom through like a flashback. Shit. That's it. We didn't even get her life story before Kenjaku took over. Exactly. We know fucking that he experimented on her, but
like Yuji
in that moment,
Yuji grandpa,
she had anti-gravity. Come on, bro.
Yeah, like Yuji grandpa was saying like, oh, like I noticed the subtle change in her because she's a completely different person. And he was telling his son like, hey, listen, my daughter-in-law, your wife, she owns something. Keep a close eye. You never know.
But I would like, it's not a bad chapter by any means. It's just like, you know how authors, like mangakas and just authors in general, they have that moment where it's like, all right, bro, this is real convenient. This is that chapter for how you say this nigga's name? Gege? Or
I was saying Gigi.
Or Gigi, is it either or? But it's like that. This is that chapter because it's kind of like, all right, bro. But I'm still all excited to see where the story goes and shit with them niggas pulling up, just taking these niggas out like they mutants from the X-Men. Like, yo, goddamn.
Nah, bro, they real deal pulling up on them like mutants, bro.
Kenjaku might be the strongest right now. Like, it's actually crazy.
Bro, that nigga Megan was like, I'm trying to talk to them directly. Nigga, they don't want to talk to you at all. Like, what are we doing?
Right.
Like, them niggas are trying. Them niggas are shoot to kill, ask questions later, my boy. But that is smart on Kenjaku part though, telling them niggas like that whole fake bullshit, like the Japanese people need to be protected and shit or whatever. Because they knew how greedy the American niggas were. They're like, hey yo, they said this one nigga can power up a whole city by himself. Oh yeah, we need That. All right, bro. But I enjoyed the chapter. I definitely enjoyed it because I feel like this was all building up to that next pivotal point in the story. Because niggas, unpopular opinion, I like the calling games. I know a lot of niggas was like, "This is ass. Like it's slow."
The calling games were hard.
I like the calling games. I like niggas. I'm like, it's a nice slow down arc. It gives us more. It's giving us more exposition, more story. Cause niggas is fucking. I know that. I'll say it right now. I was fatigued after that Shibuya arc. I was like, we need to slow the fuck down. Like shit. And I'm glad he gave us that. Cause ain't nobody want big arc after big arc after big arc like that. Nigga, no. Like that shit is just. It wouldn't fit for JJK, in my opinion. That's why I feel like Shibuya holds so much weight, because it was a culmination of everything building up to that, and then we get to see like the aftermath of it and like what we got to do or what is planned next going forward. I rock with that. I don't think the calling games is a bad arc at all. I know niggas is like fucking, because it's crazy to me. I think the fucking the calling games, it still has the action that niggas wanted from Shibuya. I just don't see what the fucking issue is.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with me, right? Is that they act as if this is just like some heavy, just huge, expansive, slow art that really goes nowhere. But it's like it's a whole like shonen tournament on top of the fact that we get like extra stuff in the story, right?
Right.
Like I really don't understand like what the gripe is. Like outside of like maybe pacing, but even then I feel like the pacing was actually solid.
I'm fine with the pacing. Like I said, like niggas needed to slow down after Shibuya, because that shit was just fucking nonstop from the first chapter in to the last chapter out. Like, all right, bro, let's get some exposition, like some aftermath, like what's going on now with the government and shit. How is shit's moving now? Like, bring in the story, like bring in what Sukuna and Kenjaku are trying like doing and shit. Like the little subplots that are going to be moving the story forward from this point on. I want to see those like in their next phase. And I think that's what the calling games is doing.
Yeah,
but yeah, like I've rocked with the calling games since that shit got announced. I was like, oh, the concept of the shit is cool. Niggas is now everybody's got to be on their own like P's and Q's and shit, and like it's not always just fucking about hands and shit. It's like, no, niggas gotta strategize and shit in this. Cause I think niggas forget like the point of this shit is to save fucking Megumi's sister. That she's up with there fucking she's she's like currently hospitalized, right? And she's just in like is it a trance I think she's in, or like a deep slumber?
Like a trance in a sense.
Yeah. That nigga Megumi's main objective is to get all this shit done. But on top of that, he's gotta deal with the fucking military coming through and shit. Them niggas trying to get rid of them. And it's like, alright, bro. Fuck. But nah, the calling games is that shit's amazing.
Definitely. I don't know why folks even try to dumb down the calling games as if like it's like a non-factor in a sense. That's just stupid.
Yeah, that shit was weird to me. I'm like, I was like, niggas really don't rock with the calling games like that. I'm liking this shit. Like, the fuck,
bro. But you
gotta
understand, bro. A lot of motherfuckers just monkey see, monkey do. Bro.
Yeah,
that is true. It is, and in Twitter, niggas they see one opinion, be like, yeah, man, it's just ass. No, that's just actually kind of raw. Oh yeah, man, it's kind of raw too. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bro, you can't think for yourself at all. Understandable.
Great meat judgment.
Nah, bro. Listen, that's why I don't really be paying attention to the motherfuckers on there.
Oh nah, bro. I keep it moving. I see some terrible take that like the one that you showed us on your feed about that nigga with the fucking why that nigga said it would be irrelevant for Naruto's parents to be revealed or some shit like that, or whatever the fuck it was. I was like, all right, bro, we can tell you fucking read or watch the series.
Nah, that's insane, dog.
Oh, you didn't see it?
Nah, bro, I didn't see that. I think I came in like a little later.
Nah, it was basically he was like saying like Naruto's already the Jinchuriki. Like, what more damage can you do on top of the fact of, hey, yeah, his parents also is Minato, the Hokage. It's like, bro, you adding an extra target to his back. And then not everybody know that this child is a Jinchuriki as well. So it's like, what you finna just dump a bunch of information on the entire world? Like, we already know what kind of pull Danzo got. We already know what kind of pull Orochimaru got. Like, news spread fast. Like, come on, my guy. Don't be dumb. Don't be one of them.
It's like that nigga forgot that his father was the Yellow Flash, the nigga that cleared the third grade ninja war. Are you serious? Niggas would have been on Naruto's head the moment them words came out of. The words were announced. They're like, oh, Naruto. Oh, yeah. As soon as they would have saw the blonde hair, blue eyes. Oh, yeah. We got something for you. Mm-hmm.
I know exactly who your father is.
Oh, yeah. I got them.
Come on, bro. I don't know why they be trying to make it seem like I don't know why they be trying to make it seem like as if like they don't know the threat in Naruto. It don't make sense. Anywho.
Because already niggas wasn't like we said, niggas was so when they didn't even know who this nigga's father was. You put on that information on top of him, and he's still the Jinchuriki.
You seen what happened when the fourth Hokage found out who the fuck his dad was? Oh, you his son?
Oh yeah.
Your daddy was a stepper. If you don't goddamn boy.
Yeah.
They be dumb.
Like niggas act like that nigga Minato wasn't him. Like for real, it's crazy. Like before the whole, because I feel like this may be like it's probably like a theory or whatever, but I feel like Kishimoto probably intended for that nigga to be the strongest. But as he got into the series with Shippuden, he's like, yeah, I gotta make sure niggas realize who fucking, once he like introduced Madara and Hashirama, he's like, yeah, I gotta make sure these niggas realize that they were him. So it's like, yeah, I gotta put a lot of emphasis on this. Because we didn't really get much emphasis on the Senju for real in part one, besides Tsunade. Right. And then when you really look at the Senju clan, it's really like, it's really just Hashirama like carrying that shit,
man.
Because Tobirama's kind of
on his back. He carrying that.
I don't want to
on his back
for like no bullshit. Like that nigga had to carry that name for years, and you gotta deal with the nigga on the opposite end of you, Madara.
Like, it's Hashirama Senju and his brother. That's exactly how they treated him.
And it's crazy too, because when you really think about, like, you could tell how much emphasis he put on them in Shippuden. Because, like, if you look at when Orochimaru used the Edo Tensei in part one against Hiruzen, you fighting these severely nerfed Edo Hokages. It's like, and niggas was like, oh, this is a Kage level battle. Then you get into Shippuden. These niggas throwing out perfect Susanos, Buddha statues, Sage Mode, all that shit. It's like, damn, that nigga Hashirama really him.
bro pulling out his goddamn duffel bag.
Nigga said, I was like, oh yeah, he's him. So yeah, I think it was just maybe Kishimoto wanted to make Minato the strongest Kage. because it did put emphasis on that in part 1. But then, like I said, the power creep and this like the whole reincarnating thing. It's like, all right, he's got to put emphasis on Hashirama now, because like you would think if you're like one of the founders of like the village, you got to be like a top dog. So glad he ain't get the Tobirama treatment. So
nah,
bro, Tobirama is. I feel so bad for bro, because he's the younger brother of Hashirama, and you just got to deal with a nigga that got Sage mode, the Buddha shit, wood style. This nigga was battling Madara for years, and it's like, what do you have? I'm like, I created the Edo Tensei, the Shadow Clone, the Flying Raijin. I mean, a couple niggas after used the jutsu's better than you, so it's like, it's like.
I mean, I see what you mean, but it's like, to be fair, that's kind of the point. Like, if the next generation ain't better than you, then you kind of failed anyway.
Right.
True, but it's like, damn, Tobirama really got the short end of the stick, though.
No, that's true. That's 100% true. He really got caught in the middle, bro. Because he was really in the middle between Hashirama and Minato, bro. Like, that is the absolute worst position to be in, Loki.
I'd be mad as hell, bro. if I was Tobirama. You mean tell me I made all these cool ass jutsus and these niggas out here just eclipsing me? Damn, I don't get no screen time. Kishimoto, let me holler at you real quick. Cause that nigga Minato made his name off of that fucking Flying Raijin, boy. And I was telling Sammy and them about this. So I was like, Sammy, could you imagine that nigga Naruto learned that shit, bro? Bro, that would have been crazy, bro. Like,
imagine that nigga plus KCM, dog. That would have been kind of nuts. I ain't going.
And fucking 1,000 shadow clones, bro. Come on, bro. Cause it's like that nigga mastered the shadow clone jutsu off rip. That nigga can, but before he got nerfed, cause summon a good couple thousand of them bitches. You put a fucking Flying Raijin on top of that shit, bro, and you could put that seal anywhere, and that shit don't go away under normal circumstances. It's GG for a lot of niggas.
That boy he got something.
Son, if I was Naruto, boy, I would have been that lad working on that Flying Raijin. He did that with the Rasen Shuriken and shit. So I'm like, hey, let me see what else I can cook up in here.
Fact.
Niggas real life lucky he only knew 2 jutsu. I'm telling you now. Bro, nigga, no, bro, like for real talk though, because that nigga's chakra was on the same level, it was like on the same level, if not higher than Hashirama's from when he compared himself to Naruto. I was like,
he has more,
nigga.
He has more. He like his chakra pool already high because he
like at that time in the war,
because he is a Uzumaki, and then it's just like doubled or tripled, however much. Because he got Kurama inside him, so it just made it no better.
Like, imagine a nigga just pulling up on you, couple hundreds to thousands of shadow clones here, then you just see Earth style, Lightning style, Wind style all over the battlefield, bro. From one nigga, that's crazy, bro.
Nah, bro, listen, that's unnecessary if you ask
me. Nigga's lucky he only learned 2 jutsu. That's because that would have been everybody's ass, for real. Although I will admit, I'm glad that nigga Naruto improved drastically, because I ain't gonna flex. When that nigga showed up back in Shippuden, it wasn't looking good, bro. Especially when you compare it to Sasuke too, because that nigga, I feel like that was Kishimoto's Uchiha bias showing up, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because he fucking cleared them niggas when he first showed up.
Yeah, I should have too. But then again, Naruto being that strong off rip would have made no sense either. So it's kind of like he looking had no choice.
Well, like not as strong as like I wouldn't want him as strong as Sasuke, but it's like You couldn't have gave me something more than a bigger Rasengan, my guy. Like,
but that's the thing though.
on.
Like when you it's crazy, right? Because like base Naruto is still hanging with like Akatsuki level opponents, right? But he still is not like as strong as Sasuke. So it's like he kind of had to like push like a medium, if you get what I'm saying. It's like I gotta keep it between the lines type beat.
Yeah,
and like that's as much as like, because if it's over the limit, then it's BS. If it's under the limit, then it's BS. So it's like he kind of got trapped. He wrote himself into a corner, Loki.
Yeah,
because I remember when that nigga Sasuke, when they finally met that nigga Sasuke, and he just cleared them niggas. I'm like, what the fuck? He was really about to clear that whole room too with Kieran, but Orochimaru said, whoa, slow down.
Got too much dip in your chip.
He said, "Slow down, Bucko.
We need them for the Akatsuki now."
I was like, whoa,
it's just like,
calm down, Bucko.
Man, it's like kill Naruto and release the Nine Tails. Like, you good, homie?
Yeah, like it wasn't until like, cause I noticed with Naruto and Sasuke, like their power, like it like fluctuates a lot between them two. Cause with Naruto's like power ups in part 1, they mainly come from like it's either an emotional state that he's in or it's like the Nine Tails. Outside of that, it's like, okay, we know that Sasuke is like the fucking the prodigy, right? You know what I'm saying? He's like, he has the better just overall he's introduced to be like the like Naruto's rival, like superior to him and shit. Like just like base to base prop, if you look at it like that. It's definitely it's like that because I want to say until like once they get to like the rooftop, because even with because that was when after they got Tsunade and Sasuke was out of commission for a good minute. So even with the Naruto, well, it's kind of hard to say how strong he got during that because his strength comes from the Rasengan, but we know at that point the Rasengan was stronger. But even then, Tsutomu Sasuke was kind of mixing that nigga up on the rooftop. And then when you kind of bring in the Final Valley, their first fight, that's like the closest back and forth we seen from them niggas. Like, if Naruto didn't hesitate at the end, at worst, you could say that's a draw in that fight. At least I think. Yeah, when they did their little Rasengan Chidori clash.
Yeah.
And then when part 2, it's like that nigga Sasuke's just like, it feels like that nigga's just mountains ahead of Naruto. And it wasn't until that nigga got Sage Mode where it was like, all right, now the game is completely changed.
Yeah, that's true. There's a massive gap in between that point. Because it's weird, right? It's kind of like what you were saying, right? Like they kept stockpiling each other. It's like once Naruto got like Sage Mode, then even like Sasuke and even like Obito like reinforced it, right? He was like, yeah, you can't beat this man. If you go to the village right now, you will probably die. It's like you really can't do nothing against him.
Yeah, that was like to show that that was to really show like that nigga finally was like he caught up and surpassed Sasuke. It was like, hey bro, you go there, you getting packed up. And then Sasuke also gets his boost with like the Susanoo and all that stuff. And it's like it still goes, I think it goes from that point, it kind of stays that way, but once Naruto gets KCM, it's like, okay, how we got to get Sasuke to this level of KCM now? Like, and it's like, okay, with the EMS.
I feel like from Sage Mode and up, there was a point in time where Naruto was just always stronger. So, like, if we're looking at it, right, the MS never had he never caught up to Naruto until the war at that point. Until he got like the EMS Rinnegan nonsense. And it caught up to like Naruto's KCM2 Sage Mode type beat. So like in the very beginning, Sasuke was a stockpiler. Then like towards the second half of Shippuden, Naruto was a stockpiler, and Naruto was just pulling off crazy feats, like beating up people that Sasuke would have trouble with like a clone.
Yeah,
His clones were boxing people that Sasuke would probably get blended up by. Like, it's kind of crazy. And he was also hanging alongside people that were stronger than Sasuke anyway, right? Like a clone of Naruto, or even like a super weakened Naruto that literally went out of KCM instantly after that fight was hanging with like a full power killer beat, right? And they were like fighting alongside each other type beat. Like, he was really hanging around that level, and he wasn't even at full strength. Like, yeah, it took a while to Sasuke to get back to that level.
The war arc really showed, like, once Naruto started fighting, like, all, like, the reanimated, like, Kages and then Obito, that really showed, like, all right, this nigga Naruto is, like, really him. Like, there's a reason why this nigga has the high chakra reserves, he's a Uzumaki and all that shit. Like, yeah, I'd say it took until that nigga Sasuke got to the 6th pass to really be like on an equal playing field with the nigga.
Yeah, and even then it's so arguable because you can argue.
You got to think Naruto had KCM, then he had KCM 2, then he had a stronger KCM that Sasuke had to use. What was it, Jugo Senjutsu to stay on par with? Then KCM Sage Mode. After that, then it's Sage 6 Pass. And then Sasuke gets his Rin Sharingan. So Sasuke arguably might have got the biggest boost out of the two of them in order to stay on par with Naruto.
Yeah, he got a 6 paths Rin Sharingan EMS boost just to keep up. It wasn't even like he was as powerful as Naruto, because Naruto was stronger. Naruto was outperforming him during the war, and he had all of that just to keep on that tier of power, bro. Like, that's actually kind of nuts. Kakashi too, though. Kakashi had to get a double Mangekyo plus 6 path chakra to catch up to at least keep up on that level. And it's like, dog.
That 6 path power is cracked.
Man, it's beyond cracked.
Cracked ain't the word.
Only
thing niggas still have. Well, I think I asked you this. I mean, they still have the 6 path powers, right?
Okay, it's weird because Sasuke does. We know Sasuke still has a Rin Sharingan. Like, you can visually see it when he opens it. Like, he has a Rin Sharingan. Naruto is where it kind of gets a little bit arguable, and we don't know why. Because, like, you can't hide 6 paths.
I thought he still had Sage Mode.
Huh?
Yeah, he has Sage Mode.
Yeah, he got Senjutsu. No problem.
I'm talking about 6 paths, because apparently,
6 paths. Oh.
Because since he lost Kurama, it's like, well, even before that, I heard people were like arguing, does he still have that shit? And I was like, I don't think that shit would just go away, would it? I mean, like, it's a part of them.
It really wouldn't. But then I think the code, like when he was about to go box code, I think that really kind of almost confirmed that he doesn't. Because, what I was going to say, I think it almost confirmed that he doesn't. Sorry, I'm playing God of War. Because he intentionally, like, went into Sage Mode. Like, if he doesn't have Kurama at that point, and he literally has 6 paths level amps, he would have just used 6 paths. Instead, he used the base Sage Mode that he mastered, the Frog Sage. So it's like, bro, you good? It's either like one, like they're clearly heavily nerfing Naruto to the level of stupidity, or they're just saying for whatever random reason Naruto just can't use it anymore. But like, there's no explanation as to why he shouldn't be able to, especially when Sasuke still has a Rin Sharingan.
But yeah, I'm about to say, like, if he still has the Rin Sharingan, then there should be no reason why Naruto shouldn't have the 6 paths. So like, it's probably just the niggas nerfing him to like a ridiculous amount, which is already crazy because you got rid of Kurama. So
right. We got rid of that man's main power source. Like it's like like you took Sasuke's Sharingan, but like Sasuke still has a Rinnegan, dog. Like he still has a Rinne Sharingan.
So, yeah, hopefully it's just the niggas being, that nigga just got nerfed. And it was just like that nigga just, I forgot, or some shit like that, or I lost it. Like,
you know what would have been crazy though? If like Sage Naruto would have pulled up on code and beat the brakes off him. Because then that means like base Naruto is on Jigen's level, which would have made no sense.
Said base Naruto?
Yeah, because you gotta think about it, right? Code is as strong as Jigen, not Ishiki, but Jigen, like the base Jigen, right? Like they're around the same level. And like Sage Naruto legit thought in his head he could beat him with Sage mode, or he could at least hold with him. So like it'd have been kind of weird if he would have just walked up on code and beat the brakes off of him, bro. Considering the fact that him and Sasuke was literally struggling against Jigen. Like that's just a mad contradictive. Like, but then again, Boruto power scaling sucks anyway, so nothing has logical justification. That show.
That is like,
imagine
that is
seeing
weird.
Your character you've been champion for like years, and you just see them getting nerfed like this, bro. I don't know how I feel.
You got to.
Like if Toriyama or Toyota ever like nerfed like Goku and them to what I'm hearing what them niggas are doing in Boruto, I'd drop the series. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, y'all not finna do my goal like this. Hell no. I'm not tuning into this story no more.
Yeah, but like Toriyama and Toritaro, they have the polar opposite mindset. They're like, instead of nerfing people, we're just gonna make everybody else ridiculously stronger with no justification. Like they're both bad. Like Super is terrible with their scaling, and Boruto is also terrible. They're just polar opposites, two sides of the same coin. There's a reason you could justify random Saiyans that really have no type of like build up or anything getting to that level of like god tier, right?
Gohan's beast mode.
Yeah, or like Gohan. I mean, Gohan's potential.
That nigga Flock don't like that.
I mean, it's got that. Gohan's kind of different because Gohan legit had decades of build with his potential and his anger, so like that's kind of different. It wasn't like they just kind of pulled that out of just pulled out of anywhere. Like Gohan's been built up to have this high level potential that he can reach almost anybody.
Yeah,
like, you gotta think about
Flock,
it, right?
We've seen it in the Boo Saga, bro. Like the nigga ain't trained for 7 years.
I understand that. I know it just that shit crazy to me, yo.
It's crazy, on paper, it shouldn't make sense, but it's like, I mean, we've seen it in the series, so it's like,
these niggas out here getting their ass whooped by shadow clones. This nigga just on par with them. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Nigga, go see Goku get his ass whooped using his strongest moves, and his son just shoot a nigga with a beam, and he just on. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
It is, but it's like,
come on, man. Like, we see these niggas go through hell and back, and he's just on par all of a sudden. Like, I get maybe like the moral arc, that would make sense to me because they were there, they seen all that, cool. But granola and everything, I'm like, nah, you read.
That's true,
it does. I can understand you, Flock. It like on paper, it's like this nigga ain't trained like. Because the thing is with Gohan, he doesn't have the mindset and drive like a Goku and Vegeta to keep training continuously. But the whole thing with him is his hidden potential.
I get it. Yeah. I
no,
get
like
that.
the hidden potential thing is
throughout Z. So I get that, but it's just like to scale him that high. It was whoa.
I mean, even then, like, I wouldn't even say that's even just a Gohan problem. That's a super problem. Because, like, once you get to, God, like, once you get past God, literally nothing has, like, logical justification. Blue, they just got Blue. He could just stack Kaioken on top of it because he feels like it. UI was just totally just I ain't gonna say it was super out of nowhere. Like
past
they
God?
were go like past, like you can go God and past, right? And nothing has like justification, right? So like blue is just powerful, and they just have the form because they trained a little bit. Like he can stack Kaioken on top of it. Ultra Ego literally came out of nowhere. I'm not trying to hear that from nobody. UI was arguably worse. Well, probably not. Well, actually, no, it wasn't worse than Ultra Ego because at least they were referencing like Ultra Instinct before that point, right? Just the fact that like Goku was able to just tap into it, however, was kind of like it doesn't make sense. It never makes sense. Super is just terribly written to begin with. But that's just
I was about to say, Flock, like going back to like the Buu saga and shit. You could say it's the same thing because that nigga Gohan ain't trained for 7+ years. That nigga does one little routine with the Supreme Kai, and he's stronger than.
He had his hands on front of him, and all of a sudden, he the strongest nigga in the series.
The strongest, the strongest non-fused character in Z.
Yeah,
so it's like
it's just crazy, but like I get that they do it to Gohan all the time, but it's just like, yo, at some point you got to make this nigga at least train for it. At least now in Super, considering they're, I guess, past gods. So, well, I don't know.
I mean,
Gohan, just like
Gohan kind of does. Like everything he is like really had, he's trained for. Like his the only time I'll really say it kind of was just wild was the example of like Beast Gohan, right? Because he just got a rage buff. Like he wasn't training, he was doing nothing like that. Before the tournament, he trained. He trained for days like everybody else. Before that point, it was Cell. He literally trained. What was it, like for a year? Yeah. Okay. Before that point, he got the Namek. Yeah, he trained with Krillin the entire way to Namek with Krillin in the gravity room. So it's like he's been always training, man. Like that ain't something that just randomly come about. I feel like Gohan was like one of the only good examples of potentially used. I feel like majority of other people are just kind of whatever. Frieza is the worst example of this.
What, Frieza?
Yeah.
On what?
That potential nonsense.
Oh.
I don't know, man. A nigga who ain't ever trained a day in his life, he does, and he gets up to the level of Goku and them. I don't see how that's at least personally.
But it has no build, right? Like if you're gonna build up an overarching theme with a character, it has to be consistent, right? Like we could say something like, oh yeah, like Goku getting like 10 times stronger is not BS because it's consistently built up with Saiyans that they can just grow infinitely whenever they want. Yeah. Like as long as they train or they progress in some shape, way, or form. We're not gonna say him stacking on like Kaioken in blue and then getting like a 500 whatever multiplier is crazy. It just makes logical sense in the context of DBT. Frieza just randomly having this insane amount of potential and like reaching just blue levels because the plot demanded him to is kind of insane. That's why
I can see that, but it's like I can see that, but also it's like again, I think Frieza's okay. Mm-hmm. How I look at it is like this. From my perspective,
money. That's all it is. Frieza make them money. That's all it is. Just be real with you. It's Frieza make them niggas money, and that's what.
Yeah. True. Yeah, niggas love Frieza. But also like at the same time, it's like when we see this, it's like okay, when we see this nigga Frieza for the first time, this nigga already has like a power level that has these niggas shook, right? Like niggas is shitting on themselves. Fucking from his first form all the way to his final form. This nigga was an obstacle for these niggas that whole arc. Nigga gets switched back. He's like, okay, alright. Niggas is training this shit. Niggas is surpassing me. Yeah, niggas think they're getting a drop on me, right? Oh yeah, let me apply the same knowledge that monkeys got. Alright, bet. Monkey see, monkey do. I've learned, nigga.
I mean, but the thing
which is kind of crazy.
Like, in the context of Namek, it's like I don't really think that had anything to do with potential. Like, so what they kind of implied there with Namek is that Frieza was just born that powerful. Like, it wasn't really a thing of like, oh, he as a warrior.
That's how I see it too. Like, the nigga was just born powerful. Like how I saw it.
Yeah, and that's fine, right? Because I can say the same thing about like Broly, right? Like Broly was just born strong, and that's fine if that's their basis. It's more about how you build upon that, right? His potential was built upon. It wasn't a big like an origin narrative. It wasn't the origin of his character like Gohan was. Gohan's whole like overarching like thing with potential was an origin point for his character. And it's been built up since the beginning of Z, which is why I think it's okay if he comes out and he's like the strongest in the universe, because that's something that's been built upon for decades. It does feel lazy. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I do think it's lazy, and I do think like it's not the greatest writing ever. But like, it just in the context of it making sense and him not contradicting himself, that it's like it's good. But I wouldn't really say it's like the best writing ever. Like, there's better ways to go about that. Like DBZ as a whole is kind of like whatever. So,
like I said last time, Tori, I made to put that damn pen down.
You should have put that pen down.
Nigga. So. That's my nigga, and I love Tori. I'm a love Dragon. Put that pen down.
Yeah.
You need to get that pen up, man. He just coming up with shit his ass now. I'm trying to tell you, like, that shit crazy.
He set himself up to fail. Like, he could have just ended it a long time ago. And it's crazy too, right? Because he used to be a phenomenal writer. He really used to be a phenomenal writer. And they got to a point where it's just kind of like, yeah, bro, like, you're just not, you're out of it. Like, you just don't have that mojo anymore. Like, the first half of DBZ was great storytelling. It didn't kind of just went south and it's whatever.
Niggas just love Dragon Ball. It makes them so much money, though. So it ain't never gonna die.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball ain't never gonna die.
And I'm not even trying.
I don't know. Right? I don't see this manga long unless staying on long though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I get you. And I don't even think it's like a thing of like you have to be some hyper fixated nerd that just cares about the depth of characters to like a show, right? Like I ain't even saying DBZ has to be this spectacle of storytelling to like be liked. I feel like you could like something that just has an average story, like Demon Slayer. Like, Demon Slayer storytelling ain't nothing super crazy. Like, it's not really super in-depth and nothing like that. But it's good. Like, I still think it's good, right? Like, it's enjoyable. Like, I like it. The characters are interesting. Like, really vast personalities and overarching narratives. Like, it's interesting. Demon Slayer is a good story. It's just not world-breaking. And DBZ was never world-breaking. So I don't know why people act like it was when it comes to storytelling.
The impact, the influence.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's really what it was. The impact, the influence, how big it was.
Yeah,
the culture, niggas love Dragon Ball. And look, they didn't really think about all of that really when it came to it. The show and what it was for. Which I loved it, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, I wait to see that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I still love Z. Flaws and all. Like, you gotta take the good with the bad. I still love Z. I still love Z. And I love GT, which is extremely overhated, I swear to God.
Yeah, GT gets hate for no reason, and I'm gonna always stand on that.
like people hate that like he became a kid, and I always ask why. Like, why do you hate that? And then all I hear is just some random, like, arbitrary reason, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, you don't even have a reason to dislike it.
That shit ain't give me no motherfucking hello, bro.
I've ever heard a nigga say why he really doesn't like GT. I'm just always
every GT criticism. Yeah, every GT criticism is either like misinformed or just like it's like a random no point that like really has no relevance for real.
Yeah, I never understood like the whole GT hate thing. I mean, if you prefer Super, that's fine with me. But I personally don't think GT is bad. Is it Z? Is it Dragon Ball? Is it Z? No, of course not.
Yeah.
But it's still enjoyable. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they can't even tell you, bro. Listen,
they have one of the best designs ever.
You gotta ask them like 5 legitimate reasons, bro, why you hate GT.
You don't know. They can't tell you. You just said that.
Actually, no. Give me one. Just give me one good reason why it's not good. And I never hear a good reason. I still, to this day, I grew up watching GT and Z. I've not heard not one good reason why GT is bad, bro.
That nigga child again, yo.
Like, okay.
That's just funny as that's a dumb reason because you niggas you saw that nigga in Dragon Ball as a child. You didn't have an issue then.
That nigga a child again. I want to Goku as an adult.
Like, and
besides, if they don't like if they don't like it, just go to Z or just go to Super or just rewatch Z.
Or just stop watching. Or just stop watching if you don't like it. Like,
yeah.
Why go out your way to watch every episode shit on it and then just stop watching, nigga. Turn it off. I'm just saying. Like, I hate them niggas that do that shit. Like, oh my god, like this shit sucks. This animation's terrible. Blah blah. Well, why the fuck are you watching? Why do you go out your way to bitch about it and do all this shit for no money?
It'd be the same people that'll hate.
Like,
it'll be the same people. Like, I joke about hating One Piece, but there are people who will actually catch up on the series and be like, yeah, this joint was ass, bro.
Nigga,
like what?
Brian, that's one of the niggas, yo. That shit pissing me off. That's the nigga go out his way to catch up on the series just to go on Twitter and be like, yo, this shit is ass, bro. I don't know why I'm reading. Then stop reading it.
Yeah, why are you?
What the fuck? What the fuck do you want me to do about it? Yeah, like, do you want me to go to fly out to Japan?
Like,
I ain't gonna flex. That is kind of crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you go out your way to hate something. Like, yo, you gotta find something better to do with your life.
Like,
if
reading
you go out
all
your way to hate something.
How many chapters is One Piece right now?
Bro, we're at like what?
Like
1,000 fucking. I just read it. Hold on. I literally just read the chapter. Hold on. Bro, we're like at 1,000 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're like at 1,000 something, bro. You got out your way to catch up.
Oh, it's 1,071.
All right. Yeah, 1,071. Yeah. When that whole buggy shit happened, I'm just like, so you read up to like 1,000 plus chapters just to get mad at, like, this. The only time I've seen this nigga actually the serious is that whole buggy situation, and it comes to find out that he's not even the nigga they were talking about. He gave the damn thing a chance. They kept reading. He would have figured out that it wasn't even Buggy, it's supposed to be Mihawk. So it's kind of like, nigga, you didn't even keep reading, but you read all the way up just to shit on the series. Like, come on.
That is kind of crazy. Niggas will actually,
that's what I'm saying, for real.
They'll actually watch a series they don't like for up until the current episode. Like, yeah, I didn't like it, man. It was horrible. How many episodes did you watch? Oh, I watched all 1,000.
Those niggas that watch all the Chainsaw Man and be like, yeah, I don't like this animation. Redo this. What? That's crazy, yo.
I ain't gonna flex. That's psycho behavior for real.
Yeah, yo, like that's weird. Weirdo behavior for sure.
Like, you sit
and watch something you don't enjoy. Like, you sat there and watch something with no enjoyment. Like, what?
Listen, bro. That, bro.
Like
nothing. You felt nothing for this series, but you watched it all. What the fuck is wrong with you? For real, think about that. What is wrong with you, bro? Like, you sat here mad as shit watching this shit.
Nigga was sitting there pouting all 1,000 episodes.
Nah, the fucking 1,000 episodes, he got all mad.
Because it's like, if as an individual when you're not rocking with something. I tried to get my boy Josh on Cowboy Bebop. That nigga said he couldn't watch past the 3rd episode. I was like, you're fucking crazy. But I respected his opinion, even though it was wrong.
Wait, who?
Still tried it. Hey, my nigga, at least he still tried it.
Yeah.
Some niggas watch 5 minutes of the first fucking show and be like, I don't like this. You don't even know the character yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, damn.
Like, you don't even know the character, bro. Like,
but like, I was like, yeah, freaking Josh, okay. But I respected his opinion because this was the time that I was trying to get him onto anime, and I was just giving him like recommendations and shit like that. I was like, okay, go ahead, watch Cowboy Bebop. That's always my go-to. But he was the first one that I recommended it to that told me it was boring. I was like, I almost ended this friendship, but I respect your opinion.
I feel you. I was like that too, man.
That nigga Misha's ready to fight.
Nah, I was real like, what do you mean you find it boring? Nigga? Like, that was actually getting kind of heated. I'm not gonna lie, because I love Cowboy Bebop. It's amazing.
Oh, nigga, what?
What you say, nigga?
You don't like who?
What did you say, nigga?
Yeah, nah, bro. That shit got me tight because I was like, hell no, bro. I know you're not disrespecting Bebop. And then I remember I got him on Full Metal Alchemist. I was like, so what you think of it? He said that shit was alright. I was like, alright, bro. You just got shit
he trolling. He trolling.
Yeah, he trolling. He just that nigga want to see a bro fest.
I think he was trolling on that one though. I was like, alright, bro.
Nah, that nigga.
Because I was like,
that nigga trolling you, bro. Don't let that nigga.
Yeah,
don't let your homie lie to you.
All that, and like, that shit alright. Like, nah, he lying. Even that nigga know he lying. You ain't no way he said it with a straight face.
He said it, then he smirked.
Yeah, for sure. That nigga looked off at the camera real quick and smirked, like, yeah.
And then I don't know what it was, but like, so I recommended them those two, and then that nigga just out of nowhere started watching Naruto. I was like, you really want to watch this, bro? This is a lot of episodes. Like, yeah, I'll watch it. And then literally a couple I don't want to say not even a week later, that nigga was like, there's a sequel series, right? I was like, yeah, there's a sequel series. Like, you already done with Naruto? He's like, yeah, it's Shippuden, right? I'm like, all right, bro. I told him, hey, skip them fillers, bro. Don't even worry about them bitches. Like, all right, but I'm trying to get him to fucking finish up Fire Force, but that nigga said that shit's on the gulag. I'm like, damn, bro, not Fire Force.
He said that shit in the gulag?
He said that shit's in the gulag, bro. He said I still haven't watched past that episode.
That's tough.
That's real tough. Fire Force is really a top 3 new gen too, which is crazy.
Nah, facts.
I do that too sometimes. Like what was it? Because me and him, we always watch our anime on Verve and shit whenever episode come out. I still got episode 80 of Attack on Titan still, and the rest of that season to go.
Nigga say
I just put that shit in the. I just hey, bro, leave me alone.
That shit mid anyway.
What?
But I'm gonna pick it up when they pick. Was it final season part 4, whatever the fuck it's gonna be called?
Bro, I almost kicked this nigga out of the job.
I'll tell you one, Attack on Mid.
I calm down, my homie.
Not the mid piece fan.
That's crazy.
Nigga, shut up. You just talk about your watching periods. Be quiet.
Wait, hold on. Your show takes 200 episodes to get good. Don't talk to me.
My shit's still striving though. So,
boy, you know that nigga's on his last leg. Stop it before he becomes Tagashi. Stop it.
You know his last
you
leg.
Talking about he's still striving.
You talking about?
You said like Attack on Titan, like this man Isayama didn't stop his own story at his own play. Like my man stopped when he wanted to stop. My man wrote a masterpiece and dipped. That's crazy.
Facts. He was like, y'all thought y'all was gonna do what? Nah. I'm gonna do what the hell I want to do.
Y'all read it?
Yeah. And the ending is not as bad as people said it was. I swear to God.
It's really.
I see niggas real tight about that.
It's really not.
Niggas was kind
bro,
of
listen.
I'm like,
bro, listen. Karma. If I'm lying offline, bro, wasn't people on the timeline? People was on the timeline, bro, creating their own ending before he even wrote the ending.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. I was like, not these, because bro, before that, I've never heard anything bad about the Attack on Titan fandom. The niggas was just chilling, and then out of nowhere, that shit happened. I was like, what the fuck? What happened?
Yeah, man.
Like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Dog, they sent that man Isayama like death threat if the ending, because the ending wasn't good. Like, cause what?
I'm like,
talk about they
niggas
kill his
mad
family
about an ending? What the hell? I'm like, yeah, you niggas.
Nah, bro, they wild as fuck.
They extremely wild. Like, that's beyond wild, bro.
That's another thing too. Them fucking, I don't think we ever had a top episode on this, but like fucking elitist anime fans, them niggas are the niggas that like when shit don't go their way and that they want to support, them niggas will burn the fucking manga volumes. Like that don't make no fucking
that don't
sense.
make sense. Don't.
Dog,
them niggas
got bad. They got so bad.
That's giving real bottom boy energy.
I'm like, these niggas already got your money. What are you doing?
They got mad because Aaron didn't get that genocide. They sound like virgins, dog.
They dumb.
They be them niggas that be shipping too. I'm like, you niggas care too much about a ship.
Nah, bro. They be listen to this day, bro. They be shipping shit that don't even make sense. Ichigo and Rukia motherfuckers.
Real talk, Sammy. When you watched Bleach for the first time, did you ever get any sense of romance from Ichigo and Rukia?
No,
at all.
They acted more like good friends than anything.
They like family. Like I got like big brother, little sister type.
When I was watching, I was like, I don't get no romance from these niggas at all. Where the fuck are these niggas getting this shit from?
Like
I was mad.
Literally Ichigo. Every time he with Orihime, bro, it's like I'm your knight in shining armor type shit. So it's like, what are you talking about?
Like I could kind of see if he was on some mindset of like, hey, Rukia was the first chick that popped up, so she's the love interest type beat. So if we thought about it like that, then like maybe. But like as the story progressed, I don't see how you can keep that mindset, Loki.
Even then, I still never like when we see Rukia, I'm like, okay, she probably just gonna be an ally to this nigga. Never in my mind I thought she was gonna be a love interest. And how would that shit even work too? Like, shorty a whole Shinigami, this nigga, or what we perceived to be, that was a human at the time. Them niggas gonna have different like schedules and shit. I think it's gonna be in the human world. She gonna be in a fucking soul society. Like, shit wouldn't work.
It's gonna be a long distance relationship.
Exactly. It's just like, it's like, what the fuck, bro? I guess you could say, you probably could say she was the love interest because he saved her in the soul society. But even then, I thought that was just Ichigo. Like, hey, yo, shorty got me to this point.
That's within his character, though, bro.
Yeah, that's just in his character. Like, yo, I'm gonna save her regardless, nigga. Then you could say the same thing about Orihime when she went over to Hueco Mundo. That nigga Ichigo was like, I don't need the Soul Society to help me, my nigga. I'm gonna go by myself. Fuck is y'all talking about?
Right. I'm gonna pull up and say my shorty. Hell,
the fuck is y'all talking? You like, exactly. That nigga was like, I ain't listening to you, old man. I'm out of here. Fuck. But yeah, that was always weird to me. I'm like, you niggas actually got romantic feelings with Ichigo and Orihime? Or no, Rukia? I was like, I don't know where the fuck y'all got that shit from.
They wanted Rukia to be his girl so bad.
For real.
She got married. She got married to Meg.
She did, though.
Roars Habimaru. Son.
Listen. That nigga's the 10-10 of Bleach.
Alright, calm down. Alright, you got you. You got you. Renji's not even that bad. If he keep it a $150, he's not even that bad. Yeah,
nah, Renji's not. He's not that bad, bro, but he's just like.
He's just not him. You're a cool nigga, but he not him.
No, I remember when them niggas, somebody who, because I'm pretty sure niggas, everybody on Twitter, they was clowning Renji, right? I don't know. I think it was either Will or some other nigga, but he was like, y'all niggas clowning Renji, but got Vegeta over there and just ignoring him. Niggas was on that motherfucker head. It was like, they are not the same character. Don't do that to Principal Saiyans. What is wrong with you? And I was right there too. I was right there too. I'm like, hey, show along my prince. He may take some L's, but he ain't Renji now.
I mean, they virtually. You want to give it a buck? Vegeta took more L's than Renji.
He really don't take no dubs, though. I'm just.
Hey,
Renji got more canonical L's against main villains than Vegeta does.
Hey, Flock, what he say? Take that rubber off. Fuck me.
Me.
Oh, hey, bro.
The beat.
I think to say Vegeta ain't worse, bro. The say Vegeta ain't worse. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's I ain't bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's meat guzzler.
Vegeta is right there too. Vegeta don't take no dubs,
He worse.
man. That's my boy too.
We like Vegeta though. That's the thing though. We don't rock with Renji like that. We don't rock with Renji like that.
That's crazy.
He said we like Vegeta though.
We don't rock with Renji at all on this side. So that's like,
I mean, Vegeta my favorite character, but I rock with Renji too though. Yeah, all right.
That shit was it was just funny how they was attacking that nigga like, hey yo. They're like,
bro, but they hate the truth. The truth hurts. I'm gonna keep it $1.50. The truth hurts, bro. They don't want to admit it.
I was like, nah, don't put that nigga Renji in the same sentence as Vegeta. I was like, the fuck is wrong with you, bro? That shit funny, man. But they really be hauling my nigga. Well, it's Vegeta. He be hauling himself though. I can't really blame it on Toriyama.
It'd be Toriyama. Toriyama be hauling that man. Toriyama be hauling the hell out of Vegeta. I don't care what you say. Toriyama, the next day he don't like the nigga. How you make a character you don't like? That's just so fucked up.
You know what's funny? Vegeta was actually supposed to be Vegeta was actually supposed to be like a one-off character too.
Yeah, but he just got nigga.
But he just got so popular that nigga was like, well, I gotta bring him to the cast, which is kind of crazy.
Same thing with Frieza.
You know, he was finna have Vegeta get smoked in the Saiyan Saga, bro. Like Nappa did.
I'm glad he didn't though, because it really showed how strong that nigga Vegeta was. That nigga really had to get jumped, and they still ain't get the dub.
Still did.
Nope.
Vegeta won that fight. Vegeta beat his ass, and when Majin Vegeta.
He snuck that nigga though.
Hey, that's Goku's fault.
He snuck that nigga though.
We take those.
I don't think it's a sneak if the fight was over.
Goku was holding him back though, bro. We all knew Goku was holding back. He had something else in his pocket. We seen it earlier.
Yeah,
we know it's Super Saiyan.
He let that nigga have that dub for his pride. I don't want to hear that.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro. We talk about who lost the fight. Now who's stronger, bro?
Yeah, we play by hood rules, Flock. We don't do that. Hey, you stopped me, so I
call that stupidity. Is what I call that, bro. I call that stupidity.
Hey, you can't say it. Hey, niggas will be like, hey, yo, you got that. Hey, he snuck me though. Hey, you still didn't you? So it's like, I mean,
better hood awareness.
he had that man. He had that man pressed against the mountain. He was gut checking my man, bro. He was going to my man's body like he's his nephew, dog. Like, what are we talking about, bro? That Vegeta put the work on my man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
If you really want to be generous about it though, it's like you can say it's like 1-0. The first fight would be the first up, but them niggas won. Vegeta didn't go win the count.
Oh no, man, I'm not trying to hear that. Even if you want to say Vegeta didn't outright win, it's a draw. It's a draw at best, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you wanted to count like the first fight as the dub, even Vegeta would be like, man, it's a like 4 of these niggas to beat me, but it's like I kind of got. Cause I ain't gonna flex when Goku went Kaioken ×3, he was mopping that nigga Vegeta for a minute. It's like, yo, I gotta go grade 8 for this nigga.
It's crazy because I don't even think he needed to. This is what's so crazy, right? Because people do say that a lot, but I never get it, right? Because they talk about that, but then Vegeta right afterwards tanked a Kaioken ×4 Kamehameha and dusted it off, bro. My man was up there near the atmosphere, just flying around looking for the moon for like 20 minutes. Barely struggling. Like he had some battle damage, but like my man wasn't struggling. It's like, I don't know, bro. Goku was never on that man level to begin with. If we keep it at $1.50. Like he was hanging, but it wasn't like nothing crazy.
Yeah, it really like the nigga like naturally he wasn't on Vegeta's level. The nigga had to get a whole technique from a god to amplify his power. And that shit still wasn't enough. Had to learn a whole technique from that nigga too. And he tanked that. So it's like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, you talk about like Super Saiyan, like that's what I'm saying, but Kaioken times 3, right? But it's like, bro, then my man's right after that takes a stronger variation of the technique plus the Kamehameha, literally pushes man into borderline outer space, and he just tanks it and moves out the way, and he can just reject the attack like nothing ain't happened.
like that nigga Vegeta was durable as hell in that fight. Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. He took all that punishment. And Goku was like almost on his deathbed. He could barely even go into the Kaioken without killing himself. Like what are we talking about, cuz?
So if you from the perspective of them niggas, you could say like it's either Vegeta's dub or a draw at best. I know a lot of niggas will sit there and say, well, Fly could be like, for the Majin Vegeta fight, it's like that nigga snuck him. So it's like, does that really count? It's like, yeah. And the fight was kind of over, so it's like, does it count?
He did sneak him if the fight was over, bro.
They but it's like if you play by hood rules, it's like hey.
Even if you don't, it's like they both agreed that the fight was done. They like Majin Buu was out, he was resurrected. Like the fight was over, bro. Like. At that point,
that's true. So it's like yeah. So
like,
really, so when you look at it, it's either it's like either 1-0 or just a draw in the record.
In Goku's favor is a draw. Like he didn't win at a single fight against Vegeta canonically in the series, like ever.
That's tough.
Yeah, come on.
I feel sorry for Vegeta though, because imagine going to the other road, you just find out this nigga got Super Saiyan 3 in the back pocket. It's like, oh my! I've been throwing a whole fit in the other world.
That's hurtful.
That is my hurtful. I ain't walk wrong.
It's hurtful as fuck. Bro.
And that nigga Goku's like, he's trying to explain that shit. He's like, I can only use it for nigga, you. Cause you gotta think that
nigga's a cap star. But we finna wrap it up, bro. We finna wrap it up. Appreciate everybody coming on for this beautiful rant Sunday.
You said that, bro. You said that.
But to the next song.
You're right.
Niggas don't fight fair around here. Niggas don't fight fair. Niggas don't give you a proper one.
You told me you fight fair, bro. Alright,
yo, I'm going to bed. I know I can't trust you niggas.